Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for Grade 3. We are learning Unit 6. Its title is Story of a Wheat Plant. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today we are going to read and comprehend this unit, a part of this, and before this in English for Grade 2, I have taught you how to interact with text. I hope you remember. And we are going to extend this practice. Ask questions to understand text. This is our today's SLO. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 215, they ask you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, what they should spend. Say, whatever you spend of good is to be for parents and relatives and orphans and the needy and the traveler. And whatever you do of good, indeed Allah is knowing of it. Yes, my dear students, what this verse is telling us? This verse is telling us we should spend whatever we have. We should spend it for our parents, for our relatives, for the needy. And better spending does not mean money only. Okay, it also means we should serve them. We should talk to them by using good words, right? This is all spending. And another thing is, they ask you. Who were asking from our beloved Prophet? The Muslims of that time, because they were learning whatever Allah is teaching us. So they wanted to know what should we spend. Now this verse tells us, whatever we don't know, we should ask it. We should ask it from the person who can guide us correctly. Like if you are not understanding the lesson, whom should you ask? Your teacher. At home, if you need any help, whom should you ask? Your mother or your elder siblings. This is how better we need each other. We should ask questions. But the thing is, we should ask questions properly and in right manner, right? So we should not be shy to ask questions. This is what we are learning from this verse. We should ask questions, okay? So whenever you have a problem, raise your hand, ask question from your teacher, and teachers will definitely help you. Do you understand? Okay, so let's start our today's lesson. First, you tell me, have you ever visited any farm? And can you name items that are made from wheat? So pause the video, answer these two questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, I hope you have answered these questions. Now it's time to read the story. All of you, open your book. I'm going to read it from the very first sentence. Listen carefully while reading. I'll keep telling you a few things. Listen those things very carefully, because when I'll stop reading, I have a very interesting activity for you. So let's start reading from here. I am a tiny plant of wheat. So who is talking? The first sentence is telling us a wheat plant, a tiny, a little small plant of wheat is telling its story. And what he's saying, I am a small, a tiny plant of wheat. Today I shall tell you my life story. I shall also share with you all the joys and difficulties of my life. Yes, my dear students, what does joys mean? Happiness. And what does difficulties mean? Problems. So beta, life is full of joys and difficulties. It is not like that. When it's joy, definitely a problem may come. So we should not be upset when problem is there, and we should not forget problems when we are happy. So we should have a balance. And you see, joys and happiness is not with us only. The little tiny wheat plant is also going through the same thing. Okay, and he said there are joys and difficulties in my life. I was born at a farm on a bright, sunny morning. At first, yes, at first, what is this? It is a transitional device. Good. We have learned it and you remember it. Good job. It's a transitional device. At first means at the beginning. I was green in color. I drank water from the soil. I took carbon dioxide from the air. Because beta carbon dioxide is name of a gas, because air is a combination of different gases. The way we take oxygen in and we exhale or carbon dioxide. The plants do exactly opposite. They take carbon dioxide from air and they exhale oxygen. So we take, this is, you see how beautifully Allah has created it. They have a balance. Carbon dioxide they need and we give them, and oxygen we need and they give it to us, right? Okay. The sun gave me energy. So who gives energy to plants? Sun. And we also take heat from sun, heat and light both. Then I grew up into a tall plant, right? So what we are getting so far, the plants need water, they need carbon dioxide, they need energy to grow. Okay. I was very fresh and handsome. Oh, handsome means beautiful. The plant is telling I was fresh and handsome. Now you tell me, who gave energy to the grain? Pause the video, answer this question to your teacher and then come back. Yes, my dear students, have you answered it? Good, it was easy. All right. One day, my life was put in danger. You see, danger. Danger is with every creature. When a landowner, how it was in danger? When a landowner bought the land around the farm. Means there was a person and he bought land which was around farm. He built a shopping market on the land. Within a few months, the market was soon full of food shops and restaurants. In this way, people started coming to the market for shopping. They bought things, ate food, and threw the plastic bag into the farms. Now, look at this. Is it good? No, it's bad. Like you are eating and you are throwing this stuff in farm. That's bad, beta. Do you do that? No? Good, yes, my beta. We should not do such type of thing. It's really, very bad. And we are going to see what is happening next. These bags stopped water from getting into the soil. Now what happened? We know plastic does not allow water to get through because it's what we call that, it's not, it does not allow it. Its material is like that. It cannot go through, neither air or water cannot penetrate through it. So whenever there is a plastic layer, it means whatever is under that, water or air cannot reach there. Now the same is happening over here in that farm. On my neighboring farm, many newly born seedlings died. Oh my God, because we just read that plants need water, air, carbon dioxide from air. When it is sealed and there is a plastic over it, that air cannot reach to that plant and they died. When these plastic bags blocked their growth. What does block mean? This to stop something. Because they were blocking their growth, that's why those seedlings died. Oh, that's sad. Now I'm stopping my reading over here. It's your time. Read carefully. All of you will read, and teachers kindly make students to attentive while reading, because after this I'm going to have a quiz. out of this text. So pause the video, complete reading, and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. Are you confident you have read it carefully and you have listened the lesson carefully? Okay, then it's time to check it through an activity. Okay, so it's a quiz time. Teacher will ask the following questions from the students. Teacher, I have taken these questions from the text we just read. You can make a list of your own or you can ask the same questions. So this is how we can make students to comprehend, to understand the text in a better way. So ask these questions from students, make it interactive and make it more informative. So pause the video, enjoy this beautiful activity and then come back. Yes, my dear students, all of you answered the questions because we have discussed all the things while reading. Okay, good job. So it's time for your homework. Before homework, you will do these questions. Likewise, these are the questions we have just read the text. These are the questions from there. First, you will answer these questions orally. Then you will write these answers in your notebook and you will complete this task which is given in question 3. So pause the video, complete this task on your book and write the answers in your notebook and then come back. Yes, my dear students, are you done with it? Good job. So it's time for your homework. You will list all the words containing digraphs. Remember, I have taught you digraphs, so you will list those digraph words and use any 7 of these words in your sentences. Okay? And it's time for your worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide printed worksheet to students for practice. And students, what you are going to do? Here is a paragraph. You will read it. You will write the answers of these questions. And this is important part here. Ask questions about this. Okay? You will ask questions. If you can ask from your teacher or whomsoever. Out of this text, you will make questions, okay? So in this way, you will complete this worksheet. And what we have learned today, we learned to ask questions to understand the text. And we have achieved our SLO to ask questions to understand text. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.